Well, we have some world-renowned people here on the Suncoast who could live anywhere in the world that they want.
But after much research, they chose to live right here. ABC 7's Linda Carson introduces us to such a lady in today's Amazing Suncoast Woman. Linda.
When Sonja, Jordan-Mowery, and her husband Frank decided to move their studio to a warmer climate, they wanted a small town with an international flair. They chose Venice, and they love their new home. Sonja Jordan-Mowery is an internationally renowned book and paper conservator.
Book and paper conservators are responsible for salvaging, restoring, bringing back to life documents and artifacts that are primarily composed of paper.
Her husband is also a world-famous book and paper conservator, and they work side by side. They moved to Venice about a year ago.
We wanted to relocate to a very warm climate, but a place where there was some history and some culture that would keep us sort of engaged with the community.
What a career she's had.
I started my first position as a book and paper conservator at the University of Notre Dame. I actually started as a rare books librarian.
She started the first conservation lab there, then after 17 years moved to the Chicago Public Library,
where I was head of special collections, archives, and conservation and exhibitions.
Next stop, John Hopkins as head of conservations.
I started what's called Heritage Science for Conservation, which is the first science lab inside of an academic institution.
Sonja started life a world away.
My parents met in Budapest, Hungary, where my father was a soccer coach there, and my mother was a translator.
After she was born, they escaped to Canada. Then her dad took a soccer coaching job with the Dallas Tornadoes. She grew up surrounded by books and culture.
Lots of history. It was in my blood from the day I could breathe.
She started her career path in college.
I studied medieval philosophy and philosophy of science, and I worked with older books primarily because I was interested in the content. But eventually I came to fall in love with the artifacts.
She loves restoring the books and artifacts that come to her.
They come to you in such need, and then you see them transformed into a functional and beautiful item, and you feel happy that you've saved something.
And her life lesson? Study history.
I thrive on the fact that I know that I got here because of all of the events that happened before me, and it gives you better self-understanding and better understanding of others around you, and it makes you appreciate history in the moment as well.
As soon as she moved here, Sonja volunteered with the Venice Museum and Archives. Now, the oldest thing she has ever restored was from 1423. The oldest thing her husband has restored was from the year 640.